Lots of authors speak on the stages for one purpose, to make sales for their businesses. But how can you get people to listen to your webinar or your speech all the way through? Because we know a lot of people drop out. On today's episode, you're going to find out how to get those people to take action, even if they don't listen to the entire episode. Hi, I'm Dan Janal. I'm a book coach, developmental editor, and ghostwriter. And no matter where you are in the book writing process, I can help you. You can find more information on my website, writeyourbookinaflash.com. Our guest today is David Newman, and David will explain how he has built his business by doing webinars and his secret ingredient for making sure people take action. David is the author of Do It Selling, Do It Marketing, and Do It Speaking. Welcome, David. Tell us how we can do this.
Well, and I'll give you a bonus strategy that you didn't ask for, which is how to get people to raise their hands even if they don't show up on the webinar. So we're doing a webinar, and I'm going to go down track 1, which is people who attend, and I'll go down track 2 for people who don't attend, and I'll try and keep both answers to less than 5 minutes, which is hard for me. Number 1, so you teach, I look at a webinar as thirds, right? So 1/3 and then call to action, 1/3 call to action at the 2/3 mark, and then 1/3 big call to action at the end. So I like to say, okay, here's our agenda for today. We're going to talk about topic 1, topic 2, topic 3. We're going to dig in. We're going to have a big Q&A at the end. I'm 15, 20 minutes in. I finished topic 1. The transition is, some of you on this call, you know you need help with this already. Some of you, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not sure. I've hit my head against the brick wall so many times. I just need some help. If that's you, let me invite you to book a chat. Let me invite you to, because usually our call to action is to book a call, because truly we need to talk to them to see if we can help them or not. So book a call. Here's the link. Here's what to do. We call it a demo call now. So you're going to bring your problems, situations, obstacles, and we're going to show you what we might do together. Show you is more powerful than tell you. We're going to show you how we might help you and how we might increase some of the levers, including the one we just talked about, topic number 1, 2/3 of the way through. Now, at this point, some of you are saying, okay, topic number 1 wasn't really my problem, but boy, oh boy, topic number 2. I'm going to invite you again. If this is resonating with you, if you've gotten some value out of our conversation so far, and you'd like to see how this applies to you, your company, your business, your world, book a call, offer number 2 to get on a demo call. And then at the end, I say, okay, before we get to the Q&A, now we've covered 3. So I'll do a recap, right? So now you have 1, 2, 3, etc. What you might not have, or you might be thinking right now, how do I put all these pieces together? How do I implement this for my niche, for my audience, for my particular business? How do I take my strengths or my team or my whatever assets you have? And how do I make this start to happen in my business? If you're wondering how, let us show you. Book a demo call, et cetera, et cetera. So it's 3 calls to action, not 1. The reason this is important is some people, they might boogie out of the webinar, right? That, oh, I only have a half hour, so I'll stick around for the first half. Whether you stay for 20 minutes, 40 minutes, 60 minutes, or 90 minutes, because 90 minutes is the end of the Q&A, I want you to have a conduit and hear me live, invite you to a conversation. Now let's go to the folks that never attend a webinar, because your best clients never attend your webinar. Why? They're busy. They're successful. They got a lot of things to do. So everyone on this call, how many folks have signed up for a webinar knowing in your head, well, I can't attend that. It conflicts with a meeting. I'll watch the recording. I'll watch the replay, which you also never do. But number 1, there's 2 data points that these people know about. Number 1, David does a lot of webinars. I've never seen one, but apparently he does a lot of webinars. As soon as someone signs up for a webinar, they go to a page that says, hey, looking forward to seeing you on the webinar. By the way, if you know that you need some help with topic A, topic B, topic C, Whether or not you join us for the actual webinar, we'd be happy to invite you to a chat. So now the thank you page of the webinar registration process is book a call, book a call, book a freaking call, as our friends and clients always quote me. It's like, David's always book a call, book a call, book a freaking call. So our primary call to action, the way we get most of our clients, is they book a demo call. We talk to them. They like us. We like them. A marriage is made in heaven. So that's the webinar that doesn't matter. That's the webinar that doesn't matter. Just do the webinar for the sake of taking them to the thank you page, where the successful, busy people, if they already know that they're a prospect and already looking to do some kind of business with you, they'll just book the call and never show up on the webinar.
Fantastic information. Thank you very much. Fantastic. David, tell us, who is your ideal client and how can they learn more about your services?
We work with thought-leading entrepreneurs. So that category includes consultants and corporate trainers and executive coaches, corporate facilitators, whoever's in the business of expertise, and they're selling B2B. So they're selling into a company of some size and some kind. And the best way to get in touch is to pop over to doitmarketing.com. That is kind of global headquarters for everything. So you'll see our podcast is there, the blog is there, there's some free resources and free training. And I'll also just drop one more thing in there, which is our Do It Marketing Manifesto. This is a free 37-page PDF, part marketing, part sales, part revenue growth, that you can grab at doitmarketing.com/manifesto.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing such tremendous information. I certainly learned a lot, and I know everyone listening to this podcast and YouTube channel will as well. We're coming up on issue number 200 in our podcast, so check out all the episodes on our YouTube channel. There's a lot of information there to help you write your book in a flash. Thanks for tuning in.